Have you ever read a book that didn't just teach you something new, but completely shifted the way you think about life? Today, I want to share with you 5 books that did exactly that for me. These books didn't just inspire me, they rewired my mindset, changed my habits, and shaped the person I'm becoming. And maybe, if you give them a chance, they'll do the same for you. Let's dive in. The first book is Atomic Habits by James Clear. Now, you've probably heard of this one, but trust me, it's popular for a reason. Before reading it, I used to think success was about making huge changes overnight, but this book taught me that greatness isn't built in a day. It's built in small daily choices that compound over time, 1% better every single day. That's it. That's the secret. And when I started applying it, everything changed. My work, my health, my focus, it all came down to habits. Atomic Habits showed me that it's not about motivation or willpower. It's about systems. And once you build the right system, your life naturally moves in the right direction. The second book is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Feek by Mark Manson. This one hit me hard, because for most of my life, I cared way too much about what other people thought of me, about trying to please everyone, about avoiding mistakes at all costs. But this book reminded me of a simple truth. You don't have unlimited energy. You can't give your attention to everything. And if you waste it on things that don't matter, you'll have nothing left for the things that actually do. It taught me the freedom of letting go, of caring deeply about fewer better things, of being okay with not being liked by everyone. And honestly, that mindset shift felt like a breath of fresh air. The third book is Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. This one was like holding up a mirror to myself. It made me realize how often my own ego got in the way, whether it was in learning, in working, or even in relationships. Ego whispers, "You already know enough." Ego says, "You're too good for this." Ego demands recognition before you've even done the work. And the book showed me how destructive that mindset can be. The real path to growth? Humility, being a student first, doing the work quietly without needing applause, and focusing less on looking successful and more on actually becoming someone worth respecting. The fourth book is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. This isn't just a book, it's an experience. Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, taught me that even in the darkest, most painful situations, we still have one freedom left, the freedom to choose how we respond. That lesson shook me, because so often we think life is about controlling what happens to us, but really it's about controlling what happens within us. Meaning is something you create, even in suffering. And once you realize that, life never feels the same again. And the fifth book, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. This book is raw, intense, and brutally honest. Goggins' story showed me just how much of our limits exist only in our mind, that we quit long before our body actually fails. He calls it the 40% rule, that when you think you're done, you've really only tapped into 40% of your potential. The rest? It's there, but it requires suffering. It requires discipline. It requires choosing discomfort again and again. Reading his story forced me to look at myself differently, to stop making excuses, to start asking, what if I'm capable of more than I think? And every time I push past my comfort zone, I hear his voice in the back of my mind, stay hard. These 5 books, Atomic Habits, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, Ego is the Enemy, Man's Search for Meaning, and Can't Hurt Me. They didn't just entertain me, they shaped me. Each one carved a new layer into the way I see life, and maybe they can do the same for you. So here's my challenge. Pick one, just one, and actually read it. See how it changes you, because the right book, at the right time, can change your life forever. Which of these books have you read? Or which one will you start with? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if this video inspired you, don't forget to hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more videos that will help you grow your mind and your life.